Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Wake the F Up Wednesday. Thank you for being here with me. Holy shift, it has been a minute since I have showed up in this way. I was deep inside the cave of the Scorpio season, and before that, eclipse season. How was that for you? Wow, such incredible deep transformation, so intense, and at the same time, so incredibly beautiful when we can see through the lens of gratitude and when we can really tune into the gems of wisdom that are being shown to us through these deep initiations and challenges. It has felt like one initiation after the other for me. So if you've been going through some stuff, know that you are not alone and that we are in this together. We're going through such a huge collective awakening on the planet, and for that to occur, all the deepest, darkest things need to come up to the surface to be seen and to be cleared. And it is incredibly uncomfortable. And how can we move from allowing ourselves to be comfortable with the uncomfortable and to surrender to the process of what is unfolding? So I'm so happy that today we are shifting into Sagittarius season, because Scorpio season was, whoa, deep in the underworld, looking at the shadow and our fears and our emotions. And it's like this death process, this transformation. And we're now moving into Sagittarius, which is a lot more light. It's fire energy, it's expansion, it's joy, it's play, it's adventure, it's liberation. And it just feels so in alignment for me to go from the Scorpio deep, darkest cave, the depths of the depths, and then finally feeling ready once, now that we're in Sagittarius season and I've done that work, to come out and be seen again in this way, to share these nuggets, these gems of wisdom that are coming through. So I'm just sending you all love and compassion during this incredibly intense time on the planet. And yeah, so just wanting to share a little bit about my Africa experience, this deep initiation, and for me, seeing the bigger picture of what it was. And for me, it was a lot of going into the matrix and seeing how a lot of the world operates. I live in this more conscious community bubble where, yes, we're doing shadow work and shit still comes up, but wow, I went so far out there. I went to Africa for 4 days to experience the fucking darkness, the intensity, the chaos. And I had to go there. Sometimes we have to go there and to be reminded of how most people live. And because of the work that I have done, especially with Temple Body Arts Priestess Mystery School, so much of what we do there is really claiming and stepping into our power and our sovereignty and knowing what is a full fuck yes and what is a no, and following our yeses, following our pleasure, following our excitement. And when we come into an experience or a person or a situation where it doesn't feel like a yes anymore, how can we come and bring our sword of discernment out? How can we cut away what is not working? And once I arrived there, I got to experience abuse, pretty much abuse. I watched the person that I was working under yelling in other other performers' faces, telling them that he was going to fuck them up. And right before they went on stage, and I watched this happening like, wow, okay. And then it happened to me. It happened for about 20 minutes straight where he yelled at me. He told me I was an amazing, talented performer, but that he didn't like my vibe, and he put me down for 20 minutes straight, yelling at me. I stuck up for myself like the powerful woman that I am, until the moment where I felt like I'm not sure if I'm safe in this moment anymore. And if I continue to defend myself, I'm not sure what is going to happen next. And so I went into silence, which is a lot of times what we do, especially as women. We come into silence because we don't feel safe. And at that moment, I knew that I needed to get the F out of there, and took the action steps, because to me, there is no excuse for the way that he was treating me and the other women around. And that is an absolute no in my life. And he actually didn't get in my face like he did with the other women, because I think that he felt the power that I hold as a divine feminine leader and a goddess, and that I would not put up with that bullshit in my life. And so it was a huge test for me to really claim my sovereignty and step into my power more than ever before, and to say no. This is an absolute no in my life, even though it looked like this was such a dream come true for me. But is it really a dream come true when internally you're suffering and you're being abused and pushed down? Is that really a dream come true? When we post these videos on Instagram, what is really going on behind the scenes? So it was a really big letting go process for me, because I felt like this experience, this opportunity was really going to open me up to more opportunities like this in the future, to perform and to travel different parts of the world, and to share my gift as an aerialist, as a dancer, as someone who loves to inspire others to follow their passions in the world. And I knew it was an F no, and that I had to trust my inner knowing, to trust my intuition, and to get out of there. And I did, and it was really scary. I was in really scary situations. So just taking a deep breath to that, like, what initiation have you moved through this eclipse and Scorpio season? Because that's what it's about. Did you allow yourself to go through that and to bring in those gems of wisdom that are available to you? Because you become a teacher of the lessons that you embody in your life. So much. And then to go through another initiation right after, where I was completely love bombed by a man, and it just felt so good. It was amazing. It was like washing my feet and just like sending me all of these messages, just like completely overflowing me with so much love. And I asked the questions. I did the whole RBDSMT conversation. I asked the questions. I made sure that it was in alignment. It felt like a yes. It feels so good to love. And through that, learned a little bit deeper about the different attachment styles. He was more detached, so he love bombs me until I'm more of the anxious attachment and clinging on to that, like, yes, let's do it. Oh my God, is yes. And then as soon as I am like, yes, I'm all in, he runs away. So, wow, that was another big initiation. And just laughing now, because when you are able, I just have so much gratitude for being able to really feel. Like, we're here to feel. We are humans. One of our greatest abilities is to fully feel our emotions, and that experience brought me into the depths of my sorrow. And because I was not afraid to go there, to go to the depths, to fully feel them, I alchemized and transmuted this so freaking quickly. It's amazing. Like, I feel like we can easily, and I feel like a lot of people do, easily fall into depression and anxiety when we don't allow ourselves to fully feel and to move those emotions. So, emotions are energy in motion, so they want to move. So allowing yourself to cry, to moan, to scream, to shake, and also to be supported. I wouldn't have been able to move through that initiation so quickly if I didn't have my sisters in my life that were right there, my true sacred unions. I was crying on the phone with them, and to be witnessed and held through that deep pain, and to hear their reflections and their beautiful wisdom and mentorship, to me, helped me to see the bigger picture, and that actually this was a blessing in disguise, because ultimately I don't want to hold someone's hand through their healing, and this person was just in the beginning of their spiritual awakening, and I desire to meet someone at a level that I am at, where I've done a lot of that emotional, spiritual, mental, physical work, and that actually, like, thank you for showing me who you really are in this moment, so that I can choose to walk away. And again, coming in with that sword of discernment and knowing when to walk away and when to say no. Yes. So what has really helped me to get through these really big initiations is, number one is feeling them, like completely fucking feeling them, and not being afraid to go into that, and to moving that energy through all different sorts of practices, and to show up consistently for myself. I consistently still had a morning and nightly ritual, and it switches exactly what I'm doing, but it's really that sacred container that I create every day to tune in, to move from the external to the internal. And it can range from meditation, breath work, yoga, tarot reading, journaling, different movement modalities, dance, pleasure practices. There's just so many, and I'm glad that I stayed consistent with that. And then also the last thing is that sisterhood support, and also wanting to bring in, my brothers as well. There's also men in my life that have been here supporting me on my path, and it's vice versa. It's balance. It's the law of reciprocity. When I show up for you, you show up for me. This beautiful balance, this sacred union, that we can call into our lives. And yeah, so I'm feeling the call to share a little gratitude meditation with all of you, to really connect into this greater perspective, to seeing the blessings in disguise of all the initiations that maybe you have just move through these intense times, and then a journaling practice to do right afterwards to help you channel that energy. So just inviting you to come into a comfortable seated position, finding your sit bones on the earth. Sitting up nice and tall. And Gently closing the eyes, beginning to go within, taking a nice deep cleansing breath in through the nose, exhaling out with a sigh. A few more of those. Out through the heart space, your spiritual center, the space that unites forces above and below, Father Earth, or Father Sky, Mother Earth. We're just breathing into this space. Safe in this moment, to allow yourself to rest, to be, to feel it all. And as you sit here breathing into stillness, taking a moment to reflect on these last couple months during the eclipse and Scorpio seasons. Reflect on the challenges, the initiations, the obstacles that were presented to you. Yourself to hold yourself through those times. It's really easy to get caught up in the story, attaching to what went wrong or right. Seeing if you can shift into having gratitude for these initiations. Continuing to breathe one inhale and exhale at a time. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Going back and remembering those emotions that you felt. How it maybe brought you into the space of low self-worth. Not being in your power, your confidence, your radiance. Seeing if you can be okay with that. We are living in cycles. The only constant is change. How can we be comfortable with these times of suffering and pain? Just noticing yourself going through what you went through, having compassion for yourself, kindness, loving yourself through all of that heartbreak, hard times, difficulties. Watching yourself surrendering through that process, that death and rebirth. It's knowing that when we shed that old skin, that we are Continuing to breathe nice and gentle and deep and slow. And through that deep portal, what lessons did you learn? What gems of wisdom shine through? What are you taking with you into the rest of your life, your journey? Remembering that we become a teacher of these lessons that we embody now. How beautiful that is, that we didn't just do this work for ourselves, we did it for all of those that come into contact with our message, with our energy, with our presence and light. You did this work for more than just yourself. You did this for your lineage and those to come after you. So feeling proud of yourself for going there. And if you're still going through it, you're not alone. Reach out for support and guidance. Just love yourself through that process. Now that we are shifting from the water to the fire, from the Scorpio to Sagittarius, what are you taking with you? What are you taking with you into your life? Are you feeling inspired, more clear, more intentional, more liberated to express and share your medicine? What are you wanting to implement into your life to help you move forward? Placing your hands on your heart space, bowing your chin slightly. Just breathing here. Just feeling gratitude in every cell of your body. It's gratitude for this temple you live in, for this life that's so precious. And gratitude for these challenges that shape who you are. You would not be who you are without these initiations. So just feeling so much gratitude for them, bringing a slight smile to your face. Slowly bringing the hands down, fluttering the eyes back open. And if you feel called to it, it's always an invitation. Never pressure, but always an invitation. Coming to your journal and writing down what were these initiations? What were these challenges that you moved through? How did you move through them? What helped you most in your journey to be where you are now? And what gems of wisdom are you bringing into your life moving forward with this fiery energy to go out there and make those changes? So taking as long as you need, maybe pausing the video or waiting till the end to allow yourself to get it out of your body and into paper. This has been such a beautiful practice for me every single day, going through all of what I've been going through, and to feel where I am now, just to feel so much lighter and free and liberated and in my sovereign power, and to have just magnetized such a big opportunity in my life that I will be sharing soon, of where I will be putting my energy and attention this. It's like pretty much dream come true and what I've been calling in. So we'll stay tuned for that. And yeah, with Thanksgiving tomorrow, just feeling so much love and gratitude and thanks, and just feeling called to want to share a special gift with all of you who are tuning in. I have 3 different self-study courses. One is my Embodied Elemental Movement series. Another is my Awaken Divine Sensual Creative Energy. And the other is my Tantric Lovemaking Skills video. And I am offering all 3 of those at a super discounted offer so that you have the opportunity to dive deeper into who you really are and awakening your presence, your gift, your expression through my different expansive transformational offerings, and for you to get a little taste and teaser of what I am all about. And so I will share the links with you where you can purchase at a super discounted rate, and just wanting to just shower you all with so much love and light and honor you for exactly where you are. Thank you for showing up each and every day, and it is such a blessing to be able to be here with you. Sending you all so much love and light, and I hope that you have the most amazing week and Sagittarius season, and you can continue to catch me every Wednesday, and I will share my medicine and my light with you. Much love.